Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, November 27th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi. I'm here with Mahalo, hoping he'll be quiet, although he may have some wisdom to share with us. And our energy mantra for today is I observe and listen for the infinite possibilities. And this energy mantra could also be I observe and listen for the paths of infinite possibilities, because I'm kind of seeing a path theme, a traveling theme for this time of Sun in Sagittarius. And we do have some interesting things going on today. We are building into this Mercury Conjunct Saturn connection. This is happening a bit later in the evening, but I do think this is going to be the energy that really gives us some good lessons to go for. And the biggest thing that I heard as I was listening in to the messages was the message of listen. Now it's really interesting because Mercury is known as the chatterbox. Mercury is the communicator. Mercury can also be kind of brash, like rushing in, like, oh, we're going to do things fast, 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 fast. Mercury conjunct Saturn wants to temper the brashness, and it wants you instead to settle in, drop on in, like I've been talking about, and listen. Listen instead of thinking. That's actually something I've been noticing, I've been trying to do more and more lately, is listening. I'm such a thinker. I'm always like, I don't know, building grand castles in my mind with my thoughts. That's an analogy mostly, but still, I'm always mentally building, mentally figuring it out. And lately it's been like, shh, wait, drop in. And that's what I feel with this energy. Instead of like, I'm going to figure it out and then take that action, Saturn's like, here's how you're going to show up with this. You're going to show up by dropping in and listening. And that is one of the cards that I have today, is actually both of these cards really, all three of these cards really fit this. The guidance card, the aloneness card, and the existence card. Here's the drop in. Here she is sitting there, dropping in and knowing that the answers are all within. The aloneness card, here he is sitting in the energy of his own light that he is creating, again, by the dropping in. And here are these guides, these supporters that are helping us as we drop into this information. So today, while there may be a lot of thoughts activated for you, can you also drop in beyond all this mental stuff and listen to something that's even deeper? Well, Saturn is personal responsibility. So there may or may not be action that then applies to any of these thoughts that come up, but like it's really like stop, drop, listen. That's the overall feeling. And keep in mind the power of your observation and the fact that we are in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius does bring forth the expansive energy of infinite possibilities, hence my infinity shirt that I am wearing today. Infinite love. Listen for that, especially if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling lost, okay, then that's your key, that's your sign. Drop in, especially if you've been in this pattern for a while, drop deeper in. And Nikki and I, we did something the other day, and there was a lot of info coming up about like really listening to yourself in this. You do have the answers. I'm not saying don't ever go out and look for them from somebody else. Like, do that too. But right now, this is such a good time to drop and listen to yourself. Not to mention the moon is in Pisces, and the moon in Pisces does increase our connective ability, our connection with the universe, our ability to be in that divine flow. So besides this Mercury-Saturn connection, we actually start the day with another interesting connection. Venus in conjunct Uranus. Uranus is in Aries. Uranus is retrograde for a little bit over a month, maybe, just over a month more of Uranus being in this retrograde process. So Uranus in the retrograde process in Aries is digging in and helping us realize who we are and shake off shake off who we are not. Now, Venus is in Scorpio right now. So Venus in Scorpio is having us look at our worth. It could be our worth in our relationship with ourselves, our worth in relationship with others. But in this in conjunct, you may find that there are some shadows around your worth that come off and are ready to be shook off at this time. So pay attention in your interactions with others today. I suggest you listen even deeper. Listen deeper to, the subtleties that go on in any kind of communication. And really notice where you're holding your confidence, where you're holding your power, and any subtle, this is coming through pretty strongly, any subtle manipulations that could be coming through. Venus in Scorpio, you can hold yourself in your power, but sometimes we have to notice these other things so that we can shift back to that place. Speaking of that, the moon is connecting to Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto in Capricorn could be another one of those instances where we are feeling, instead of calling it manipulations, we're feeling where we've given our power away to somebody else. And so we have that opportunity to bring it back. That moon in Pisces may help us listen on a more subtle level, however. So tune in. But that connection with Pluto is 17 degrees. That is 8 energy. So it is really about your personal responsibility, your personal power in and through this energy. We end with the moon in Pisces connecting to Chiron. That's kind of bridging Monday into Tuesday, but that could bring some healing energy. It could bring some more insights to the surface. So listen in, tune in. All right, so back to my cards. So I have these cards that are drop in, listen, drop in. This is the Magician card, the Existence card. This is where you create the magic from when you do drop in and listen to yourself and move from that connected is key, that connected place. I do like the Aloneness card because I do think today is a good day to spend a little bit of time connecting to yourself, listening to yourself, meditating so that you can be in that dropped-in space and heed any of the guidance. Now with it, it's funny, I have these cards in reverse. The Success and the Adventure card. I feel like they go very well with my Sacred Traveler card. I have the Narrow Pathway card. And the Narrow Pathway card reminds me of the middle path. And that's what I'm feeling in this. To me, these cards are not saying oh, you're not going to be successful or it's not an adventure. No, it's more like today has kind of more of this chill energy. And we're really meant, in order to take that narrow path, that middle path, to be quiet, to be stoic. It's not really the right word, but that's what popped into my head. To be settled. So this is more about settling in. It's not a grand action day unless you are expressly guided into action. The Narrow Pathway card from the Sacred Traveler deck says, do not make any quick decisions. Mercury being brash, let's temper that today. Think things through or feel things through or drop in. Tread carefully. If you rush into anything, there may be potential difficulties. Keep very focused. Don't allow yourself to get distracted. Your project will succeed if you go slowly. The relationship will grow, but don't be in a hurry. Let it all emerge in its own time. Be thoughtful in all areas of your life. That's the right word instead of stoic. Be thoughtful. Be drop-in-ful. I don't know if there's a word for that, but dig into yourself today. This is such a potent energy, this Mercury Conjunct Saturn energy. And to be fair, we're going to have a few more of these passes because Mercury is going retrograde. So we're going to get another chance to review this energy. But it feels potent and powerful, maybe because it's on my birthday. And so I'm like, hey, I got to listen to this. See, I'm listening. All right, and I got 2 cards from The Universe Has Your Back. I love this one. I've had it before. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. This is good to remember in tandem, in connection with that Mercury Conjunct Saturn. And then the other thing, which I think also works with this, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. You know, Capricorn, Saturn energy, is a potent manifester in our lives. But with Mercury there, it really is connecting that mental energy. So we do want to be vigilant about where we are focusing our energy as we drop in and listen. And my feeling is like Spirit does want to direct us in a beautiful direction. And if you have some negative things come up with this, I don't think that it's so much about, like, those aren't so much about, like, this is what's going to happen. Those are things that need to be processed so that you can allow in that success. That might be another reason why that success card was reversed. Anyways, that's it for today. A few things. We have a store connected to the Gaia Blooming page now. So if you click that, you will be directed to my friend Deanna's store, Seraphina's Touch. It's lovely. She has lovely, beautiful products. I wish I was wearing one of her bracelets right now, but I didn't put it on this morning, so I'm not wearing that, but she has great sprays. Her crystal knowledge is amazing. You can book a reading. I have the 2018 monthly readings up for people. Check out me and Nikki in LA. It's coming up this week. I'm really excited about that, so come join us for that. Email me if you have any questions. There's enough love in the world for you, and the better it gets, the better it gets. Namaste.